Guys, Richard at Ryden's Room here again, doing my latest review. So again, following off immediately as the book placement, onto some new, so-called new canon, not the Disney EU, basically, Thrawn 2017. So I actually got this for Christmas a couple of years ago, meaning to read it, but I wanted to finish up the old EU first and then eventually give it a go. Play. My wife got me the second Thrawn trilogy that's like a prequel to this, so I figured I've got to read this first, read some other books. So basically, on my current load of about 15 Star Wars books, it's old Thrawn trilogy, bunch of others, including like, one-off books, Wraith Squadron, etc., and then the Thrawn Ascendancy trilogy. So yeah, just read this quite recently, so it's much more fresh in my head than the other books have been. Plus, I actually enjoyed this a lot more than Legacy and Falcons, so yeah, on to it then. So anyone who's seen Rebels knows who Thrawn is. Anyone who's read Heir to the Empire knows who Thrawn is. And spoiler ahead for the Ahsoka TV show, he's clearly been set up as the villain because he's been mentioned a couple of times in the new shows, and they basically said it's all leading towards him as the villain, like with a film. So yeah, look forward to that, of course. But yeah, the best thing about this, it is Timothy Zahn, the guy who wrote him and everything like in 1991, I think. Yeah, 1991. He basically wrote that. So he had like the characters like Pelion, Mara Jade, the ship Chimera. So yeah, some of that isn't here. So onto it then. So basically this book opens with Thrawn being found by the Empire. He's like been seemingly abandoned on some planet, or either kicked out because he had a different view on things that the Chiss didn't have, such as striking first, because where you saw if there's a danger coming which you've got to stop, you've got to do it. But they're like, no, we must act in defence, and kicked him out for it. So he gets abandoned and becomes part of the Empire, and he's got insanely good thinking skills and like battle strategy. And he basically, this is him rising up the ladder, meets Palpatine, who basically is very anti-human. Ironic in how like the monster Palpatine looks like after the events of Episode 3. He doesn't look anything human. But yeah, he basically gives Thrawn a position. Thrawn has this this guy with him is Ensign, who actually pretty the only person in the Empire knows Thrawn's language, who basically works as Thrawn's translator, and then Thrawn in his gratitude keeps him around. So they've got a good relationship there. It does remind me of Thrawn and Pelion from the Heir to the Empire trilogy. I'm sure Timothy Zahn wrote him like that. So basically the book involves Thrawn runs through the ranks in the Empire. Several years pass. I don't know exactly how long. It's probably around 10 years before Battle of Yavin at this point, or 9 years, say. Halfway through, either way, I'm sure of it. And yeah, Thrawn rising up the ladders as his friend with him, which is quite cool. And he basically does things like stopping pirate gangs. And yeah, the thing is, the only issue with this book is you don't see that the bad things the Empire did. There's reference to it. There's the Death Star, which Thrawn picks up on, but the Empire have been keeping that top secret. After all, in the film Rogue One, Darth Vader makes it very clear to Krennic that they're public. No, on the record, there is no Death Star. It's got to be kept secret because of what it is. There's certainly suspicions about why the Empire are doubling production on metals, why planets are being mined, etc. Thrawn eventually works out it's clear to build some big battle station, and Palpatine tells him what it is, and then introduces him to Darth Vader at the end, which is quite cool. But yeah, in this, you don't really see the bad the Empire do. You see one guy who becomes Thrawn's enemy who he's saying the things the Empire doing are bad, but let's be honest, what we see the Empire do at this point is nowhere near as bad as what we see them doing in the film, particularly the genocide they commit in A New Hope. There's not really any of that, but then if this is only 10 years on, let's be honest, you wouldn't see how terrible the Empire are, and all the the rebellion, it would just be like local insurgents. So I get that, but maybe it's just too far away. But I always felt like the Empire had been shown how vile they are. So yeah, and a lot of the stuff is the politics. Like Thrawn is a great battle tactician, commander, but he's got no clue politically. The only reason he's not kicked out of Empire is because he just keeps on winning battles. But yeah, he's got no idea how to play the game. Whereas we do see that with another character. Oh yeah, Ensign Eli Vanton. That's his the guy who's clearly his friend. So yeah, the next one is Aranda Price. Now I've no idea if she is related to Governor Price from Episode 9, the end of Skywalker, but probably everyone in these Disney books and films seems to be connected in some way. So I'm assuming she's like, based on the timeline, his mum, or if not his mum, his aunt perhaps. But yeah, she has got political skills. She basically climbs the ladder, a bit of like trickery, deceit, blackmail, as well as her own skills. So yeah, she's a good character, and her and Thrawn meet and ended up on, will they be on the same side? So that's basically it. It's only part one of the trilogy. A lot of time passes, but I don't know how much. Good characters in there. It definitely reminds me of like some of the best parts of Heir to the Empire. Sadly, there's no Mara Jade. That's like the only thing that's not taken out of Heir to the Empire. But yeah, good book overall. Definitely recommend it. And I'll be on to book 2 soon enough. Once I'm done with my Warhammer book, that's next. So I thought I should get this done. So yeah, that's it then. So I will see you next time.